Have you ever wondered why certain behaviors or emotions surface unexpectedly, seemingly out of your control? It's like a specter rising from the shadows of your consciousness, catching you off guard. This is not a ghost story, though. It's a tale of human psychology and the shadow self. The shadow self is a fascinating yet often overlooked aspect of our personality. It's the part of us that we might not be proud of, the part we often hide or deny. It's the reservoir of our unexpressed emotions, suppressed desires, and the traits we'd rather not acknowledge. But it's also the wellspring of creativity, passion, and the raw, unfiltered essence of who we are. And here's the twist. Our shadow self is not just a silent passenger. It influences our behaviors and emotions, often in ways we don't fully understand. It can puppeteer our actions, stir our feelings, and shape our interactions. But what if you could harness this shadow self for personal growth? Shadow work, a process of exploring your inner darkness, can illuminate paths to self-improvement. So, what is this shadow work we speak of? It's a term that found its roots in the depths of psychology, specifically Jungian psychology. It's named after Carl Jung, a Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst who founded analytical psychology. He proposed the concept of the shadow self, the part of us that we often ignore, suppress, or deny. This shadow self is not necessarily evil, but it's composed of aspects that we have chosen to hide away, often due to societal norms, personal fears, or painful experiences. Shadow work, then, is the practice of delving into that hidden realm. It's about confronting these buried aspects of our personality, the ones we'd rather not address. The aim is not to eradicate these shadows, but to understand them, to accept them, and to integrate them into our conscious self. It's about acknowledging that we are not just a product of our virtues, but also our vices, our fears, our insecurities, and our suppressed desires. In a society that often emphasizes positivity and shuns the exploration of our darker feelings, shadow work can be seen as a counterculture. It goes against the grain, pushing us to dive deep into the parts of ourselves that we usually prefer to keep hidden. But why, you might ask? Why should we dig into the parts of ourselves that we'd rather not see? Well, the answer is simple, yet profound. It's a path towards self-improvement. By acknowledging and understanding our shadows, we can gain a more comprehensive view of ourselves. This self-awareness can lead to personal growth, improved relationships, and a more authentic existence. Shadow work is about embracing the totality of who we are, the light and the dark, the good and the bad, the conscious and the unconscious. It's about recognizing that our shadows are not our enemies, but rather integral parts of our identity. So how does one embark on this journey of shadow work? The first step towards shadow work is acknowledging its existence. This acknowledgement is a vital part of our journey in self-discovery and self-improvement. You see, it's about recognizing that we all have a shadow self, a part of us that we may not be proud of, a part that we often try to hide or ignore. Denial, unfortunately, is a common reaction. We may deny our shadow self, thinking that it's a sign of weakness or something to be ashamed of. But denial only serves to hinder our personal growth. It keeps us stuck in a place of ignorance, preventing us from reaching our full potential. Instead, we need to embrace self-honesty. To really grow, we must be honest with ourselves about our flaws, our fears, and our desires. This might not be easy, but it's a necessary step in the journey of self-improvement. Once you've acknowledged your shadow self, it's time to understand it. Understanding your shadow self is like decoding a cryptic message from your subconscious. It's a journey that takes courage, patience, and a desire for self-discovery. But how exactly do we go about deciphering this message? Let's delve into some techniques that can help uncover the secrets of our shadow self. Journaling is a powerful tool for this exploration. By writing down our thoughts and feelings, we create a tangible record of our internal world. This practice can reveal patterns, triggers, and hidden aspects of our personality that we may not have been aware of. Meditation, on the other hand, offers us a quiet space to observe our thoughts without judgment. It's like holding up a mirror to our subconscious and watching what reflects back. In this silence, we can spot the shadow traits that often go unnoticed in our day-to-day hustle. Dream analysis is another fascinating and insightful method. Our dreams are a direct communication line from our subconscious mind, and they often contain symbolic representations of our shadow self. By exploring our dreams, we can glean insights into the motives and fears that drive our behavior. These techniques are not about finding faults or placing blame. They are about fostering a deeper understanding of our complex selves. Remember, it's not about conquering the shadow, but understanding it. Because with understanding comes the power to transform. Transformation is the final and most crucial step in shadow work. This is where the magic happens, where the previously uncharted territory of self begins to reveal a new landscape, one that is vibrant and full of potential. Understanding your shadow self can lead to an extraordinary transformation. It's like a caterpillar metamorphosing into a butterfly. The caterpillar has to endure a period of darkness, solitude, and change, but emerges stronger, more beautiful, and ready to fly. Similarly, when we confront and understand our shadow self, we can transform our darkness into light, our weaknesses into strengths. Embracing our darkness can foster personal growth in remarkable ways. Think of it as a necessary step to becoming the best version of yourself. It's not about becoming someone else, but rather, it's about discovering and accepting the parts of yourself that you've hidden or suppressed. It's about finding balance and harmony within. The benefits of shadow work are manifold. It can lead to increased self-awareness, improved relationships, and an overall sense of fulfillment and happiness. It can help us break free from limiting beliefs and allow us to live more authentically. It's like breaking down walls and letting the light in. Remember, transformation is not a one-time event, but a continuous process. It's an ongoing journey of self-exploration and growth. So keep going, keep growing, and keep transforming. So what have we discovered in this exploration of our shadow self? In our journey today, we've delved into the concept of shadow work, a psychological practice that brings to light the unexplored aspects of our personality. It's the process of recognizing, understanding, and transforming those parts of us that we've hidden, suppressed, or denied. Shadow work is not a walk in the park. It requires courage and openness, but it's essential because it allows us to confront the parts of ourselves that we might not be proud of, our fears, insecurities, and past traumas. We've broken down shadow work into a 3-step process. The first step is acknowledgement. This is where we own up to our shadows. It's about looking inward and recognizing those parts of ourselves that we've previously ignored or hidden away. The second step is understanding. Here we try to comprehend why these shadows exist. It's about digging deep into our past, our experiences, and our emotions to understand the root cause of these shadows. This stage can be challenging, but it's crucial because it gives us the insight we need to transform these shadows. And transformation is the third and final step. This is where we take the knowledge and understanding we've gained and use it to change. We learn to accept our shadows not as negative aspects to be hidden away, but as integral parts of who we are. This acceptance allows us to grow and evolve, becoming more self-aware, compassionate, and balanced individuals. The benefits of shadow work are immense. It fosters personal growth, increases self-awareness, and improves our relationships with others. It helps us to accept ourselves fully, warts and all, and this acceptance can lead to a profound sense of peace and fulfillment. So remember, our shadows are not our enemies. They are simply unexplored territories within us, waiting to be discovered and embraced. In the journey of self-awareness, shadow work is a powerful tool to unlock your potential and foster personal growth.